Hi and welcome to the fifth and final episode of our start guide with Cveta, Pavle, Anton and Zlata. So where we are is we're coming up to the morning of day 11, and by the end of the episode, which will be day 13, I expect that we'll have all of our needs met on a continuous basis, and then we'll be entering into the mid-game. So let's get to it. Day 11, an outbreak of crime. So this is the crime spree, so this is when we would have had to have had the reinforced door in. Because without it we would start to get losses in the house, but also potential woundings. Now, let's get everybody who's tired. Actually, no, let's get everybody fed first. And we can forget about it. Let's just get everybody up. It doesn't matter who goes first. So she's tired, she can get to bed. So Anton. Tired, get to bed. Pavle. So as soon as these two wake up, then we'll put the other two to sleep. Now one of the rat traps is already delivered. Now can we upgrade the carrot machine? And then finally Zlata eats. Ah yeah, 5 wood short because we used some wood on something else yesterday, didn't we? Oh well, nice try. But it means that we can get it in tomorrow. Now meantime, let's we've only got one piece of meat here. Oh no, we've just picked up more, didn't we? So she can actually cook some up now. So that's our meal on day 13. And I think day 13 everybody goes on to an increased feeding schedule. Because that's going to be 4 meals, and by the time... Well, we're going to have to see, I think, because we're not going to be able to get the carrots on until tomorrow, day 12, and then it takes them 3 days to deliver. Which means... Well, if we get them on first thing in the morning, it means that they'll deliver on day 15. Which, that means that day 15 everybody goes on to an increased feeding schedule, unless we can get some more food tonight. From somewhere. And there was food left at Sniper Junction, I think. So we could go back there tonight. Or we could go to the construction site. Yeah, we're kind of spoiled for choice tonight because there's a lot of locations with a lot of goods still. Now, do we have any filters? Because we're going to burn up 20 water as soon as we put carrots on, which only leaves us with 10 water. Now 32, so just looking at this upgrade, not you, sorry. So if we make some filters now, then we have to bear in mind we're going to be a few components short as well. Okay. So I'm going to get some filters made. There are going to be no visitors today. Now day 12, we're expecting and hoping to see Franco. So we'll be able to pick up a bunch of stuff from him as well. Now as far as tradables, well, let's go back to the construction site tonight. There were a load of meds there. And we can get the wood and also the components that we need. But we also did not make our, let me see, who needs to sleep? We're going to get her onto cigarettes. He needs to sleep. That'll be for Franco tomorrow. Now he needs to sleep. She can go back on to the filters. Actually, we've already made one, so she can go put one on here. Anton's just woken up, so he can go on the filters. Now that reduces our components to 18, so I'm going to bring back a bunch more components as well. Components, wood, and tradables. And actually, let's get a couple more filters made. Because we are running short of water. Or rather, once we use 20 to put the carrots on. we are going to be short. And we've only got one gun part, so it's worth bearing that in mind. So I'm going to put one more water on before the end of the day, and then I'll see you tonight. Nothing more to do, I think. Here we are at night time. I think it's got to be the construction site because we're expecting to see Franco tomorrow, and there's a bunch of stuff here that we can trade. A lot of meds and all the wooden components we need. So we do... Now we are in the crime spree now, so I think this is the first time we actually need 2 guards. So let's do that. She can sleep, scavenge, no preparation necessary. So no lockpicks or anything, and go. So the first thing we probably want to do is just grab the hatchet. It's going to break soon anyway. And then just run over the other side here. Because we also have these piles here to pick up. So I'm just going to run around. There's also a pile there. So I'm just going to pick up everything that we can see. But there's also a bunch of piles up the stairs here as well. And then I think we're done. I'm just going to run around and pick up everything that I can see. This is going to break the hatchet here. So I don't think... Yep, hatchet's gone. And then I'll see you once I've got everything back into this pile. But just getting back now, it's 3:10 a.m. So we now have everything consolidated into this one single pile here. Now, as we can see, a lot of components, parts, gun parts. I don't see any immediate need for gun parts, so I'm not going to take any home for now. A ton of wood. Full stack of these, which we're likely to need soon. Bunch of firewood as well. 5 full stacks of firewood. So this is going to be a repeat visit, I think, just back and forth from here. Now we're expecting to see Franco today, so that's a full stack. But I think we'll take all the meds because we're not going to see any more meds here. Now food. I'm going to take the food because I think we are going to go on to an increased feeding schedule tomorrow. Day 13, that is. And then just take components, I think, because hopefully we see Franco tomorrow. Morning of day 12. So we've been raided, but shouldn't have been any problems. 2 guards and reinforced door, everybody armed. That's what we would expect. Nobody wounded, etc. So now it's day 12. We're expecting to see Franco today, but we just brought back a load of tradables. Who's this tired? Anton's tired. Cveta, she can go put some water on. Now, carrots, if we just remind ourselves of where we are. While Cveta's putting the water on. So we are 5 wood short, and then we'll be able to get 8 carrots going. Now we're not going to have any fertilizer, but we can use carrots and or meat for fertilizer. Now just looking at our food situation, everybody's hungry right now. If everybody eats today, they go off of hungry. And then if they eat every 2 days thereafter, they'll never get very hungry again. Now for day 14, we can feed everybody here. And with Franco coming today, we'll be able to get the carrots on. And with the carrots coming and also 2 rat traps coming, it means that we'll be able to feed everybody continuously from thereafter. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll feed everybody today, get everybody off of hungry. And then every 2 days thereafter, so that nobody sees very hungry again. Because this machinery here, with carrots and 2 rat traps, that's enough to keep 4 people fed. But Franco's here, so let's see what he's got. So all we need from him really is 5 wood, just so that we can get the carrots on. And actually this can wouldn't do any harm either, because that would give us 4, and because we've got 4 house members, 4 is a nice number. So yeah, let's do that. But first thing, components. We always get components and parts. We have a lot of cigarettes we can trade. And we'll be able to make, what's that, 489 times 4. 36. Now we've only got 2 of these. That would be nice to have. Parts, yes. Water always. Gun parts we're running low off because we've only got 1, I think. Yeah. Let's go there. All the wood. Do that with cigarettes, I think. Now nobody's drinking coffee, so I don't think we need that. The books are good because we can convert that into firewood in the winter in a pinch. Filters always because they cost 3 components each to make, and the firewood. And then the only question is the bullets. I think yes, because we are running a bit short. Now we've got 2 bandages, we probably only need 1. We can do the rest with cigarettes, I think. Yeah. Do try harder. And there's nothing else there that we want, so I think we're good there. Okay. So let's go get our carrots on. The first thing, as mentioned, we are going to have to make some... Oh, we have to upgrade it, of course, yeah. So that's the carrot machine in. Now we just need 2 fertilizers. So I think 1 carrot and 1 piece of meat should do it. Because these will be delivering on a continuous basis. So we're down to 1 meat, but should be okay. And then we can get our carrots on. So that's 8 carrots. They will deliver in 3 days' time. So day 15 we'll have them. Meantime, Cveta's tired. She needs to go to sleep. Pavle. Everybody eats today. Let's get Anton up as well. Actually, Anton can go put some water on, and then he can eat. We'll get Pavle down here on the cigarettes. Zlata needs to eat. She can go up. And get Anton up ready. So now everybody eats on every even day. So there's our day 14 meal right there. And then day 16, we just need 1 piece of meat. So we've got 4 days for these to deliver, which is... and they deliver more frequently than that, so we're good. Now we did buy some more tobacco leaves, so let's get that going. Anton, he's the only one who's yet to eat. Let's do that. So nothing else to do today, unless we wanted to get another water on, which we could do. Now the only other thing, we've got food production maximized now. We've got our house security maximized. The only other thing would be winter preparation. For that we would need to upgrade the heater here. For that we need a thermometer, so let's make one of those. Yeah, we've got enough. And then it's just components. Now for winter management we are going to need a lot of wood and a lot of firewood. We've got 20 firewood and 13 wood, which is nowhere near enough. So we would just have to keep running to the... We're only 4 components short, which isn't too far away. So I think we can end the day there. We'll put more water on tomorrow. Yep. So it looks pretty clean here. Nothing yellow. So where do we want to go? Well, we want a lot of wood and we want a lot of components. I think we just go back to Decrepit squat for now. So scavenge, sleep, guard, guard. No preparation and go. . So for the upgraded heater, it was a lot of components. So let's go one line of components. And one line of wood. And just go there. So day 13, nobody eats today because everybody eats on even days from now on. No raid. Okay. So let's get the tired ones to bed. Cveta to sleep. Zlata, get some water on. Anton, put him to sleep later, but in the meantime, he can get down and upgrade the heater. And a rat trap just delivered, so Zlata can go get that. So once she reseeds it, we now have our day 14 meal here, and this is our day 16 meal. So we are good for food for the next 3 days. Then the carrots deliver. These will continue delivering. Now we don't have to start managing temperature yet. But I think at this point we can pretty much, let's just see what these guys want. I brought you something. Are these, I think these are the carrot guys. Or is it meds? Yeah, they give us 5 carrots, which we didn't particularly need, but yeah, so that confirms that we are way comfortable with our food production now. So I think we can call the end of the start guide right here. But what I'll do is I'll finish up this day and then I'll carry on until day 20 or so, just to see how we develop as the winter continues. So she's going to keep going on the cigarettes there now. Is she tired? No. So all we really need to do today now is get Anton to sleep once one of these wakes up. Actually, let's get him to go and make some food. Because that will then be the day 14 meal and we can keep the cans for day 16. Actually, let's get Anton to sleep. Get Pavle up to do the cooking. Yeah, so that will then be our day 14 meal, and there's our day 16 meal. So we're good until day 18 now. And Cveta can just go get a water on. So everybody's rested. Everybody eats tomorrow. Well, Anton's in bed. We can end the day there. So as far as where to go next, we are kind of spoilt for choice. So I think let's go back to construction site because there's so much stuff there. So guard, sleep, scavenge, no preparation needed, go. So winter management, we would really just be running backwards and forwards from all the locations we have, taking hatchets to many of them, and then just bringing home wood. So there's a lot of components here too. And we'd also have to bear in mind that we are going to lose some locations as soon as winter kicks in and we get the freeze, but that's not going to be for at least 7 or 8 days. So we've got 7 or 8 days to run around and just pick up all the wood that we can. Because the thing about wood is it gets really, really expensive in the as soon as winter hits and we get the freeze. And that means one of two things. Firstly, you can't buy it, or rather if you do buy it from the trader, it's going to cost you a lot. But it also means that if you give him wood, you can buy everything else very cheaply because he pays a lot for the wood. So the goal would be to aim to have a ton of wood on hand during the winter so that we could trade throughout the winter just with wood. And that would buy us pretty much everything we needed. So we would just keep doing this, I think. As mentioned, I'm going to call an end to the start guide there because we're pretty much set up with all of our continuous needs now. And it's just accumulating wood for the winter. We have our security maximized, we've got our food production maximized, we have an upgraded heater in. Now we would have to put in, or rather it's advisable to put in an additional heater as well, because the one upgraded heater doesn't tend to get us to 15 degrees every day. But that wouldn't be too much of a problem, because one upgraded and one not upgraded, so just adding a not upgraded heater is pretty cheap. And then we're pretty much set. It's just running around preparing for winter by accumulating as much wood as we can. So as mentioned, I'll end the start guide there, but I will keep it going for a few more episodes just to see how we manage coming into the winter and to see where we are once winter hits. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you for the continuation. Bye.